Hi, the organizers of Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 2020. I congratulate you for the big endeavor you have taken up for this festival, and I'm happy. I am grateful to you that you are showing my film MAA NUNHEN PATITA, which means a lady is not a lost lady. I'm happy about that. Thank you. Go.
Well, Dr. Sarangi, how did you come up with the idea for this film? What was the drive for making this film?
Uh, I owe this idea to repeated burning of a sai in Bhubaneswar, and I think the fire was not accidental, maybe man-made. So I felt that I should have a picture where I can show the destitutes of the society, the unprivileged people or ladies mostly in the society, and they are human beings, and they have got children to grow and learn. So I think the profession has nothing to do with the social stigma attached to them. And that drove me to create a picture which is socially oriented and with a lot of message to the people around that to earning livelihood, whatever man does or woman does, you cannot call it a crime.
Dr. Sarangi, what roadblocks did you meet while making this film?
You see, this is a social-oriented film which sends a lot of message in small 37, 38 minutes to the society around us, not only of Indians, also to the people abroad, where ladies are discriminated. And I got a lot of problem in the sense that the project was delayed because I didn't have any manpower controlled by me. I have to hire personnel for that purpose, and that delayed the project.
Dr. Sarangi, please tell us about the human and financial problems while making this film.
I told you earlier that I didn't have a workforce. I am a cardiovascular surgeon by profession, and I have a hospital of my own. And some people may think that I am alien to this film world, but the point is, even if I didn't have that support, I garnered that, I hired people for that purpose, and one thing I will tell that while shooting, the actress, main actress, who is the pivot of the film, got superficial burns, and that hurt me much, more than what she felt. But she continued to go on shooting, and I congratulate her for her dexterity to do the film. Oh.
Dr. Sarangi, tell us about the challenges you have met while making this film.
I told you shortly ago that burning of the house was done near about the some hospital in Bhubaneswar. I was present there at mid of night, 12 o'clock. The fire was there in the film, and she got burnt. The point is, she acted very well, and she acted irrespective of her superficial burn. So that is the human spirit, and she did not leave that area, and she continued to do her next shots with all humility and pleasure.
Dr. Sarangi, how different it was when the film were envisioned being like and how it turned out to be.
You see, I think a lot. A person who doesn't think is not a human being, as far as I am concerned. I thought exactly what is depicted in the film, step by step, and I'm happy that even if I can't tell I'm absolute, but I'm fairly well to get an output of this sort. Because this carries a big social message to the entire world, not only India, regarding the ladies, their conditions, and those single mothers who have cared for the babies, and the future of the baby dependent on her, and how she struggles in life to create a gem of a stone by making her daughter a doctor in the last.
Dr. Sarangi, please tell us about the target audience of the film and the USP of the film.
You see, the targeted human beings, the society, because this film carries a lot of messages. The more you see, the more you think, the more output you get in your mind. So, these days, films are being made of violence, nakedness, and by song and other things, and dances. But what I feel is, they are a part of the component of a film, for entertainment as you tell, but in the name of entertainment, you cannot subject the audience for the vagaries of the film shown. And what I have tried is to send social messages, truths, which is being seen daily by people, but they don't forget, they never remember that. And so this is a social film, such social film, which gives a lot of messages in that 38 minutes of the film tenure. And I'm happy that I cannot be absolute, as I told earlier, but at the same time I'm happy that I could give or translate my thought into audiovisual system which will be there forever to educate the society and for the emancipation of women and single mothers and the children born out of them.
What are your promotion and distribution plans for your film?
I think if this film is taken up by Government of India or Odisha for that matter, this can be shown to all villages of India, and that will be a social arousal platform against all these tirades against single mothers. And the father is there, or that father and child cannot be possible. But at the same time, the sacrifice of the mother, the creator of this entire universe, must be taken care of. And that is what I want, that this is a non-profit film. I don't want any profit for that. But people should be aware of these messages, and it should be shown to all the people around the world. This is in Noida, subtitled in English.
Why should audiences watch these films? What is your message to the emerging filmmakers?
You see, I told earlier that films can be made in any form you like. But the thinking is quite straightforward in this film. And what I feel is the audience should be aware of what is happening in the society and how the society should grow. And this concept, I requested an audience of a gathering of filmmakers in Bhubaneswar, and I requested them that make a film which has some social message. And that social message is very much important. And what we see daily, we may not realize that, but once you see in audiovisual medium, you have a better impression of what is happening around you. Thank you. I thank Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival 2020 to take my picture to be shown to the audience, esteemed audience there. Thank you.